Okay, moving on. One inherent property of the element lithium is that it doesn't like its outermost electron, and it wants to give it up. When there is an available path from the negative terminal to the positive terminal, this electron separates from the lithium and starts heading to the other side. At the same time, the lithium leaves the graphite and becomes positively, or +1 charged, and is now called a lithium ion. FYI, an ion is just a fancy word for an atom who has lost or gained an electron and thus is charged. When a lot of lithium atoms leave the graphite at the same time, a flow of electrons is built up. So, let's now jump to the positive terminal, which is technically called the cathode. Here we have cobalt, which has lost some electrons to oxygen, thus making the cobalt positive, or +4 charged. As a result, it wants to gain back an electron. So when we connect the negative and positive terminals to our smartphone, the electrons flow from the lithium, which wants to give up an electron, through the circuits and components in the smartphone, and to the cobalt, which wants to gain an electron. Now here we run into a small issue. With the flow of electrons from the negative to the positive terminal, the cobalt side grows more and more negatively charged, and the other side positively charged. Yes, the electrons do want to flow in this direction, but at the same time, electrons don't like to flow to an area that is growing more and more negatively charged,